office, kind of preparing for tomorrow, hoping we have as few glitches and hiccups and issues as possible as I publicly launch the Sync Match app. We have had a great, very, very productive and successful early launch with the current Sync Academy and sort of broader Sync My Music community, and amazing feedback and suggestions and ideas, and also just working out the bugs, working out the issues, and finding things that you can't really foresee before you launch an app like that, and then kind of just being aware of like, oh, okay, this is some things we need to tighten up, clean up, change, whatever. So we have made so many improvements in such a short amount of time. It's one of the benefits of being a one-man crew. It's just me. I mean, I'm partnering with some great partner companies, securing the data, doing some auto tagging. I'm definitely not doing this alone. But in terms of whoever's steering the ship, that's moi. So when I need to make changes and I need to make adjustments, it's so freeing to just be able to make it, try it, change the whole thing, see what works, see how, get feedback from the users. Do you guys like it? Do you not? Whatever. So we have just been sort of A/B testing our way for the last, I guess, month and a half or so now, maybe just a little over a month. And yeah, it's working well. It's really it's a tight ship now. It's running, and we've already had some amazing success stories. I've already had two within the first month get accepted by production music libraries using this app. The first one, I think I haven't gotten the update if he's signed the deal yet. I know they'd sent some interest in him and they wanted to hear some more music, but the other one, and I'll share a video about his story, got accepted by Bleeding Fingers, which is an extreme music label. It's Hans Zimmer's production music library sort of subcatalog. And yeah, used the app, uploaded one of his tracks, got the contact information, submitted a very professional pitch, and now is on the roster for Bleeding Fingers and Extreme Music and getting briefs from them. So that was what I hoped. And the fact that we're already seeing those kinds of results from some of the early members, to me, is very, very encouraging. And it's showing me that all this work and effort and money I've been pouring into this is so far showing to be a very, very wise choice. So I'm really excited about that. And most importantly, I'm excited to put this technology in all of your guys' hands. Now, starting tomorrow, I'll release it here on my channel at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I'll also have an email. If you're on my email list, I'll send it out to you guys. And I'm on LinkedIn too. I'll put it. If you're following me in any way, you'll see it. You'll be aware of it. So I will be, tooting the horn, basically pretty loud. And then, yeah, so I'm really, really excited to put this in your guys' hands. And I'd made a couple of videos in this last week, but if you guys didn't catch it, for this early phase, we had 10 channels, right? 10 channels is kind of where we're getting the data. Any music, any production music that was airing on those 10 channels, we're detecting and we're sharing as much of it as we possibly can through the app. Starting in July, though, we're doubling it. We're going up to 20 channels. So we're actually going to be doubling the data, I don't know if we're going to double the libraries, but definitely be adding new libraries that probably weren't showing up on the first channels. Certainly adding new tracks, new snippets, a lot of new information that's going to be coming on board. And of course, for all of you guys who are going to use this, you guys are going to get access to a wider, more, you're going to get more visibility on what's happening in our industry, and not just seeing just the 10 channels, which could be a great, decent sample size, but 20 channels. And I'll kind of announce what those are on the video. Maybe it's not on the video on Monday, but if you go to the link when I release it, you guys will be able to see the 20 channels. We're basically sampling a little bit of every type of content, from reality to sports to news to kids content, like every type of content that's on major broadcast stuff. That's what we want to basically give you guys some access to. So whatever style of music you produce or whatever type of content you think you want to get into, you can get some visibility into that. That's the idea with this. And again, I already have some other plans to expand it further after July. Can't make any announcements about that yet because nothing's really set in stone. But the fact that we had such a strong early launch, we already have like over 250 members that are using the Sync Match app, and we're getting a lot of people uploading their music. It gave me confidence to keep investing in it and keep adding to the data and keep supplying it. So that's going to keep going and just building and getting stronger and stronger as the months go on. And, this is going to be a fairly short video today. I want to do a long one, but I just had one interesting conversation with a Sync Match user just over the weekend. And he had said that basically, like, he can't imagine now pitching his music without using this app, because he said before, it's one of those things where you're not aware, you don't know what you don't know, right? So all of our careers, all of my career, most of your guys' career, you do your best, right? You go try to find a production music library, you look at their website, you see what kind of placements they do they look legit? Do you see any placements in your style of music? If you see something kind of matching what you do, all right, cool. Like jump at them and go for it and pitch and hope for the best, right? But up until now, we really, because we didn't know like exactly what tracks a particular library is getting placed, and are they getting placed recently, or were they getting placed 5 years ago, because you never had access to that data unless you were the composer getting placements. You just never thought about it. I think we just never really thought that would be something that would be useful for us, so we just sort of marched forward and tried to pitch the best that we can. So this sync match user was saying, man, like, I feel bad, and I agree, I feel bad for a producer who's pitching at this point without using this data, like, because you're basically just shooting blind. Like, you're just looking at a library, you're looking at a small number of placements that they put on their website. There's like 5 placements, 10, 20, maybe not 5 or 10, but 20, 30, 40 placements, right? And they're only the notable ones. They're usually the biggest clients, right? The biggest TV placements. But most of the bread and butter of our business is built on much smaller, more numerous placements, like hundreds, usually thousands of placements that are stacking up over a variety of different types of content. And that's something we've never, ever, ever been able to see. So he was just saying, he'll never pitch again without using data like this. He'll never waste his time sending music to companies with this kind of crossed fingers, hoping maybe they could be the right partner for him, because he doesn't have to worry and think about that anymore. He can just upload a track, get his results on the Sync Match app, get those paired libraries, and know that these libraries are the ones that have recently secured placements with his style of music. Not only that, he can go do research on the app to hear all the tracks that particular library has recently placed in the last 30 days. So he knows exactly what styles of music seem to be placed the most. And if he's got vocals on his tracks, what kind of vocals does this library get placed? What lyrical themes? Is it male? Is it female? Are there rappers on it? How are the tracks structured? How long are the tracks? How big are the production elements of the tracks? Are they fairly minimal? Are they busy? How often do they change? I mean, you talk about giving somebody the keys to unlocking direct focus on what they should be doing to become successful in this business. There is a fine line, of course, where you don't want to be just mimicking other music and not supplying your own creative vibe to this kind of thing. You definitely need to create something original and bring your own forte and your own spice, really your blend of your sound to this. But especially if you're fairly new to sync and you haven't secured placements yet, you haven't been accepted by libraries yet, I would encourage all of you to model your music at least after the winners. And that's what you get access to on the Sync Match app. You will get the winners. You will get and hear direct Spotify links and even snippets of the tracks that get placed the most in every genre. So if you're not going to use that moving forward, I wish you the best. Again, hopefully you just land in the right hands and you work with the right people and they do find a home for your track. I always love hearing success stories. Never don't want to hear success stories. Love those. But I'm just trying to make the case very clearly that does not have to be a blind pitch process anymore. Of course, whether or not your music is high quality enough, that's kind of between you and the library usually the library to make that call. And you can obviously continuously work to make your music better, but you don't have to worry or wonder how a particular library, their catalog is being used in the most recent past, in the last 30 to 60 days, essentially. You now know that with the Sync Match app. So if you sign up starting tomorrow, I'll release it here again, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Eastern time. I am going to extend the founders rate, the membership rates, the lower membership rates for founding members, just for the first week until July 1st when we add new data, because my costs have gone up quite a bit. So that means I'm raising membership rates quite a bit. I think this data is probably priced. I think my membership rates are way under what I could be charging for the value that this data provides. I'm very confident about that, but I don't want to do that because I want to make sure that this data could be accessible and used by every producer that wants to get involved in this business, because I know that, forking out $50 a month, $100 a month, not feasible for most people. So I think I can charge that for this kind of data because I think it gives you that kind of an edge on where to pitch your music and how to model your music, but we don't need to do that. So what we're going to do is keep those rates low, and I'm going to extend again those founding members rates just for the first week up until July 1st. So if you do sign up starting tomorrow for that next week, you can lock in those rates. You can keep them low, whatever rate, whatever membership rate or membership that you want to sign up for. We still have the 3 members. Basic, you get access to all the data, and you get to upload 1 track that does not renew. Okay, it's not like every single month you get to upload a new track. Nope, 1 track. You get to basically try out the tag match feature, sort of upload a track. It's there to give you a sense of, it's kind of a taste test. Do you find the information valuable? Are your results helping you to take action, helping you model your music, and helping you find those production music libraries? If the answer is yes, you might want to consider going for our more premium or pro option. So the premium option is just the next level up. By the way, the basic option is $9.99 a month. The premium option gives you 5 tracks you can upload every single month, and those do renew 30 days, every 30 days. So if you're consistently making new music and you want to make sure that the new tracks, new styles, new approaches to your music is staying within the demands of the current industry trends, that's maybe what the premium option would be for. If you need more than 5, we have the Pro. The Pro is at $17.99, basically $18 a month. That gives you 10 tracks every single month. Again, they renew 30 days, not on the first of the month, unless you join on the first of the month. But whatever date you sign up, in 30 days, you get your 5 credits or 10 credits refreshed, so you can just keep uploading music. So one way or another, trying to navigate and stay on top of current trends in this business has now never been easier, because it's literally a matter of upload an MP3, click a button, wait 5 minutes, and you'll know very quickly if your music is fitting into current demand, what TV shows are using your style of music, if any, what production music libraries are placing your style of music, and which tracks are the closest to yours in terms of your genre and your style, so that you know directly if you're close or not, right? Are you going down a direction right now, spending your very valuable time making music that can be placed? If your tracks sound very much like the tracks you're hearing on Spotify through the top recommended links, keep doing it. You've got confirmation. If not, you got some work to do. That gives you something very, very quickly within 5 minutes, a self-corrected course, something, sort of some feedback instantly as to maybe a more profitable direction you want to consider going down. That's what this is meant to do. If I had access to this app early on in my career, holy crap, would I have made some different choices early on in my career? Because I was somewhat guided by the library that I was working with, but I think I was too headstrong in thinking like, well, I'm just going to make my own original, cool, creative, unique thing, and I think I can make some cool waves in the business because nobody has music quite like this, and so I'll be the only one supplying that, right? We all sort of go through that phase. Maybe some of you guys are in that phase right now. Totally get it. It's not to be critical of that, but we are in a service industry. Make no mistake about it. We are not here to fluff our feathers to show how cool and creative and original and awesome we are. We are here to provide a product to a marketplace to secure placements. And if that's what you're in this for, and if you actually want to secure placements and a higher number of placements, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., come back to the channel, open up your email inbox, check me out on LinkedIn, however you want to. And I think you'll feel, once you sign up for this app, the change in your approach to this business, if you're going to take advantage and take me up on this offer and start using this data in your workflow. So I'm excited, going to get back to work, button up a couple of little things, make sure we're all ready to go. And I wish you guys all a fantastic rest of your weekend. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.